51, 70 and 54 to edge into a 5-4 lead. It might have been 6-3 had O'Sullivan not the biggest upset in the history of this tournament. And there are the stats to confirm it. Tremendous.
Well, I do rather feel that the fact that Ronnie's had a fresh start, a new beginning.
He's playing very quickly, arguably too quickly. 15.
5-4 down. And it's very easy. He's to keep knocking in. He's capable of...
27.
That will send a signal.
35.
So, no problem though.
43. 51. 58.
Okay, James's break-off wasn't the best, but it certainly wasn't a frame-winning break, it seems.
60. 72.
I wonder who cut Ronnie's hair. Well, it could have been Dave.
If he did, his head will be worth
79.
a fortune now. Get it framed and made for life.
Take blacks with these two open reds. Okay, so he's going to need to...
51.
Yes, he has done.
What a difference. An opening red from tight to the baulk rail was impressive. Just shy of a century to level the match. That wasn't the best break-off, however. And it was a perfectly respectable break-off. Hang on, hang on. Oh, wow.
It's going through his mind. That won't be one now.
70.
I was thinking the same thing, but there's a poise, isn't there? There were times when he appeared to be hitting the ball overly hard yesterday to leave Cahill needing a snooker. That was very well cued.
35.
Probably have to say that he'd be title favourite, wouldn't he? When he plays like this, when he...
43.
And we see that's a long way off. That is his first error of the day.
I think James... could even win. But it's a different day now.
Just how well he coped with the occasion. He really embraced it. He looked as though...
No. So he's played for the... Oh, he doesn't want to be short.
46.
45.
59. 62.
And it's cost him the second.
71. 7.
The Crucible debutant just seen from James Cahill. Clearance of 84 after O'Sullivan was on 48. Mr. Red to the right court. And he has played well this morning. Brilliant.
Pit pot. Right in the centre of the pocket. Once his... Oh, okay, screw back for the blue.
6.
This is a little testy.
Played that very. And he's picked out a plant.
See, there was an element of deliberation in the
28.
both players.
34.
Ball hit. Ah, you see, those little kicks, these little things that go wrong can really cause you problems.
And what a great chance for another counter-attack.
He's loving this out here, James.
16.
Perfect stuff to this point from Cahill. But you heard the roar when Cahill
Oh, he's missed the blue. Well, he had to play that with a lot of top and right-hand side. Didn't get enough.
just.
Oh, no.
So for different reasons, different kinds. Oh, wowee.
And Ronnie will be aware of that type of topspin shot around the angle.
Didn't really get close.
Of the line of the pink spot. Finished alongside the
1.
pink spot and short.
Push the green safe, and that might be a saviour here.
Yes, that could be critical, Phil, couldn't it?
Oh, but just one or two errors beginning to creep in now.
Luckily for Ronnie, not quite close enough. And it's gone.
Very nicely. It's going to be all about the green, though.
Well, here we go.
And straight.
22.
An 84 clearance in the previous frame, and now he's pinched. That he earned himself in qualifying with a record 6 centuries in the 3 qualifying rounds. Cahill's mum.
Just short of pace, but
Foul.
no harm
Miss.
done. So even like that, the fact that a referee, Olivier Martil, asked Ronnie to have a look, and Ronnie courteously came to the table and had a look for him, because sometimes he just has a completely different
Foul.
attitude.
I miss.
This time he hits the red, so
Starts to feel the pressure and make mistakes as he draws ever closer to the winning line in this. I think James Cahill's favourite at the moment, unless he starts making mistakes. Ronnie needs a lot of things to go right for him if he's to get back in this match.
Bigger occasion than this.
James Cahill.
Quite testing. Oh, that's too thick from James. Has he got a... No.
Well,
Nine.
pro career didn't go to plan.
Seventeen.
Yeah,
25.
according to the world. And he now must be concerned it could become 3.
James Cahill, 34.
But one to play for the black. That was superb. Just something they're very slow today. Caught Ronnie out again there.
9.
Yes, an interest. So much so that he was playing for the pings. By ping, we mean at the moment. And O'Sullivan misses again.
Problem is with James Cahill, who's played so well in this match.
He is very much in the driving seat. From his very first shot. Got him first.
But anyway, you still need
16.
things to...
And that has been enough.
Some jaw.
Goodness me. The thing is that Cahill has... Well, of course, the mid-session is coming up after this. Cahill will have... Might do to the dynamic of this match as O'Sullivan goes. This is frame ball. Ronnie O'Sullivan took the first frame of the session with a 97. He looked all business. Has really come to bear on O'Sullivan because of the quality of James Cahill to win the second frame of the morning.
James Cahill, 9.
Installment of this thoroughly enthralling first round match. And what a story it would be if 23-year-old James Cahill could...
To pull away. But it's certainly not all over for Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Over on the Eurosport player. 2-0 up Bingham.
I think now there'll be more pressure on difficult to judge still. He's in off, is he? Oh, no, he's okay.
Match.
Yes, and a nervous wreck to boot.
Well...
Yeah, great
9.
shot. Cahill's winning this match.
Yeah, that's the point. There's been taken a step back.
17.
On the near jaw. Don't know if James thought that was in all along.
23.
Oh dear, hang on, hang on.
Oh, well, but it's going for you. Good. Important is that shot going to be at the end of this match? He must have just taken his eye off it.
Difficult to keep your mind completely focused after something like that.
You feel as though O'Sullivan's got to keep.
But James Cahill's playing so well. Ronnie needs to really win frames in a single.
15.
Greatest ever players, one of British sport's greatest ever exponents.
23.
In the bars and everything, he doesn't really get the chance to keep himself.
29.
Well, nearest the black, really.
$37.
Oh, I don't know.
There's always a gamble involved with a double. But he's got it.
49.
Even when he's lost frames, he's the same now as he was when he began the match.
Yeah, and that just begs the question. Wouldn't necessarily have been in this predicament.
63.
But if I had a bad session, I don't think I'd want. Yes, can't deny that.
Very easy red after that outrageous fluke on the black. And it's proved expensive.
9-6 or 8-7.
79. 82.
Stephen Maguire, of course. Mobile phone.
Because he'll be watching. Yeah.
James Cahill left to rue that very easy red that he missed in the weight right now.
Oh, this is pacey.
Foul.
Got
And
the
a
line.
miss. Ronnie
I wonder how significant the mid-session interval has been, because I think James Cahill would have preferred to stay out there. That is a terrific red, though.
Oh, long way off.
Yeah, the red was in the way. O'Sullivan didn't get close with that one.
Goes. Didn't like it, so he's going to leave a cue ball in the pack. Again, this is carrying a bit of pace.
And it goes. There's no questioning Ronnie O'Sullivan.
How's his pace and line this time? Doesn't look hard enough, does it? 2.
Foul.
And he didn't get close.
Red on. Oh, this is risky. He's got it though. Oh, and that's half ball cannon off the pack.
7.
Or does he feel that he's content enough to concentrate?
And that was enough to make the shot tricky off Justice. Well, he's more than done that.
Yeah, you see Ronnie immediately play for the pink, but he knows that black's available now into one of its corners. That will really free the black spot up.
15. 22. 28.
Yes, at least in pushing that red safe, he was
Left-handed.
Session did him any favours. He was really on a run, which you can't really do when you're out in the heat of battle.
In your feeling, and you need to understand that sometimes just to alleviate the pressure on yourself.
Would you believe it?
So having to move it. Ideally, James wants.
Cushions. That's a bit pacey. He certainly did. And belatedly, Ronnie. He had to win 5-1. Well, with that, it missed 2 frames after the interval, which he really had to do.
Tall surprise if this match now went the full distance and went to a deciding frame. A lot of that, though. Anything like that. Oh, that's magnificent from one now.
Well, great players sniff out weaknesses, don't reeling off 3 frames of his own.
8. 15.
For James. It's horrible when you're completely helpless.
20.
He's okay. I was just worried that red that
30.
new cushion cloth, because they're definitely much slower today than they were yesterday.
Leaves this to bounce.
42.
Of the cushions. Good shot though, beautifully cued, beautifully timed.
To now retrieve it.
49.
Him looks dangerous all of a sudden. Ronnie does.
Seemingly to continue his break. First frame
63.
after the interval. Dominic distracted by the fluke. That allowed us.
69.
No more.
Well, that one of the great
76.
Crucible compiled here at this great venue. Jaws of defeat, a very precarious 8-5 down.
Here we are, about
89. 5.
Ever to play here. It's his first ever taste of this unique Crucible Theatre. What a performance.
top players. But to do it here at the Crucible Theatre, most impressive the way he's played. And of course he could still yet win.
Foul and a miss.
Does a 5 or 6 mile run, so I'm sure he will have been up very early this morning too. Oh, that's short again. Now,
Well, you've got to...
that shot, you should put your opponent back in. Can cause you to miss. But he is yawning his head off, Ronnie, isn't he?
Nine. 17. 21.
There's way a bit. Reds.
27.
And he had a red. Well, he was a little bit edgy.
Oh. Just needs to keep a really good tight rein on.
47. 55.
Like this in his young career, that's for sure.
But...
One.
And attempt to clear up from here. They're all there.
Pressure on him.
7.
Oh, what a recovery shot that is. It was a brilliant... Wow, he nearly missed the yellow.
Ronnie be
26.
right under it here.
$33. 41. 44.
He missed a red.
48. 53.
And he's missed the pink. And that is what pressure does, folks. And in the end, as on...
Oh, he's avoided the centre. Has he avoided the corner?
In it goes. Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Oh, still on that shot. It reminded me of a black, I think Hendry knocked in from 147 here many years ago. Terrific pot.
Having recovered from the kick that he got, to then fail to get position from blue to pink.
Yep, thick safety it is. That's exactly.
Oh dear.
But you can understand mistakes, can't you?
8.
Go back up for the blue after this.
12. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that was a break. Oh, what a pot. What a pot that is. 8. When I can pot balls like this.
Oh, if I was Steve Maguire, I'd be
26.
banging myself with the shots he's played, that red and that blue. I wasn't sure.
They're right when they go in. It's as simple as that.
You know what you're going to get. Oh, hang on.
No, you're kidding me.
Oh, great shot. Left-handed as well. It's been ahead for nearly...
Himself together. We saw Ronnie O'Sullivan capitulate to the pressure in the previous. Is that blue that he powered in? I need
12.
to see.
Even if he gets on it, it'll be...
18.
Back then.
20.
Brilliant.
And he absolutely wallops. Can he?
35.
Yesterday, at times,
38.
without full application. Today, it's been
40.
for the biggest upset championship